so you can play visually demanding games like Arknights Endfield with hardware-accelerated ray tracing at higher frame rates hour after hour.
What? Hey guys, it's me, zookwreal. I was at the Gamescom 2025 in Cologne. Who could have guessed that? And it was awesome. I met a lot of awesome people there. I met cosplayers, I met 2 Pokemon nerds, which were like even bigger nerds than me, which is crazy, but you know, awesome to chat with some people there. And it was in general a lot of fun. And you know, I also played some games there, obviously. It's the Gamescom, duh. What else are you gonna do there? So I played Pokemon's Legends ZA, I played Kirby Eras, and also a very special game, which, you know, look at the title. What do you expect? It's like the main reason why I went there in the first place. So yeah, and you know, was it worth the 6-hour drive, which started at 2:30 in the morning? Well, that's what I'm gonna talk about in the video. I'm not gonna tell you right away, dude. I need the views, I need the likes and comments and the watch time. So yeah, without any further ado, I don't know, like and subscribe. Please, guys, help me reach the content affiliate content partnership Arknights content creator program thingy. Yeah, thanks. So, first of all, I want to say I am absolutely biased. I'm like one of the biggest Arknights fans ever, so obviously I'm gonna be biased. I got some awesome merch. Like, check this out, guys. Look, like I got the Arknights bag, very cool. I also I got this thing. Yeah, wow. I got a Pokemon. I also got Arknights Happy Meal. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Also got like a manual. So you know, in case you're stupid and don't know how WASD works. Yeah. Also all of the art. Hell yeah. 10 out of 10. Also, more importantly, what we played at the Gamescom was only a 30-minute trial, like a small demo, which was specifically made for the Gamescom to like showcase its different features. So obviously there's a lot of subject to change, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. That being said, let's start. So first of all, I'm gonna just quick fire all of the very obvious stuff, at least to me, obvious stuff. Starting with the visuals. Obviously, I mean, you have seen the game. Don't lie to me. You have seen it. If you haven't, go watch like any gameplay footage. The gameplay looks amazing. The game looks so great. The surroundings, the environments. There was even an entire section in the demo dedicated just to explore some of the outside. It was so great. The animations are fluid. The character designs are awesome. I mean, obviously. So, I mean, I'm used to that. I didn't expect anything else. Like, the original Arknights game is already so well made, so well designed, and this game knocks it out of the park with the UI, with everything. So yeah, obviously very good. Next up, the audio. I can't really talk that much about it, but you know, from what I've played, it's definitely at least on par with like every other gacha game out there. I don't think there's like really a gacha game with bad audio, but yeah. Personally, I expect a lot more because like Arknights is known for its amazing soundtrack, so obviously Endfield is probably gonna be great as well. From what I've heard so far, it's not really that insane or anything that stuck out to me in particular. Nonetheless, still really good. So yeah, then now for the first thing that I actually kind of have something to talk about, which is the story. Now, again, we only had 30 minutes and all, it's nothing really, it's very subject to change, and I only saw like a very, very limited part of it. But to start, so first of all, the tutorial, which is the first thing that we played, is awesome. I mean, it's very similar to the original Arknights start, where you just get thrown into the entire world, into the lore, without much explaining. Like, Perlica says, but instead of army of Perlica, she's like, oh, hi, and what took you so long? And you're like, oh, I got hung up, sorry. And then you're thrown in, you walk through a field, you go through some mines, bunch of cool stuff. There's a Patriot statue, there's the flower field, and obviously you have some awesome comments about that. Very typical. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. I mean, it was well done, good introduction. The main issue I have is with one of the boss fights, where we also had a cutscene leading up to the boss fight. There we saw basically a quick rundown. We saw evil woman doing some stuff, saying mean things, and then goes into a portal and stuff. And my main issue is that none of the characters really acknowledged anything towards anything. Really, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but essentially they didn't like talk about this person as if we know anything about them at this point, and that's the main issue. Because in Arknights, usually an event releases and you play through the stages, and then you have the entire story of that event. But in other games like Conquest Started, for example, which has also great lore, one of the other games, few games where I pay attention to the lore that much, because, you know, M4 is actually pretty good, story-wise. But, you know, I mean, you play through the entire patch and then giant cliffhanger. Now, unless you really enjoy cliffhangers, which if you do, you're a psychopath, by the way, I personally don't really enjoy this type of storytelling. I'd rather have the Arknights way where it's just upfront, and from what I've played so far, it seems more to be that sort of where just over patches, over time, you get the entire story. Which is okay. I mean, it's down to personal preference, but again, not really much personal preference there in my opinion. And then lastly, the gameplay. Oh boy, the gameplay. It's definitely something where there's a lot of contention online, because first of all, the base building, I will say I am completely fine with it. I mean, the Arknights base building is already pretty weird, and I can't really say I'm too deep into it, but it works. I hope that it's not as important in Endfield. I mean, it seems to be, you know, for some upgrade materials, but I hope that similarly to Arknights, it's kind of easy to establish like the main upgrade materials, and you could just make it more efficient, I guess, if you spend more time with it. But I personally actually really like the Satisfactory-like gameplay, and if you do as well, if you like games like Satisfactory, you'll definitely enjoy Arknights Endfield, this side of content. But if you don't, then, well, sucks to suck, I guess. I still like it. Hell, I love Arknights Endfield already, and I can't stop blazing, like, yeah. And now for the combat, though. The combat is also another point of contention for me. Personally, though, I think it's it's well done. It has all the nice controls, as always. The bosses don't really have that much indication as to like where to dodge and how the attack plan is going to be. So it's similar to Wuthering Waves, where you just have to recognize the boss pattern. I swear I don't have a skill issue, that's just how it is. I will get used to it, don't worry guys. I'm a pro gamer as well. I'm one of you guys, don't worry. And aside from that, the combat seems fine. I think it's a bit weird that you can place the turrets in the fight. I mean, it makes sense, kind of. It's fine. I mean, the Enfield has a large part again in the space building, in this turret stuff, and it's cool. It doesn't. Obviously, you can place it everywhere, which is good, just in the overworld. So people could say that's either underutilized or way too strong. I'm personally actually in the field of that it's fine. Wow, I know, I would be such a great political commentator if I tried hard enough. But I think it's fine. The main issue I have with the combat is the skill point system. That is the way that the skill point and the skill and ultimates work. So essentially you have WASD, and then you have 1, 2, 3, and 4 as your skill buttons for the respective characters, and if you hold them, then you activate their ults. I just personally think it's really weird ergonomically to just, like, you know, you move around and you attack, and then you have to like use one of your fingers really awkwardly to just press one of the buttons above WASD. It's just a bit weird to control, which is also why I actually gave the feedback to the devs, which you could do there at the station as well to get a stamp for the merch. Hell yeah. I left a comment regarding that, because I would like it if you could rebind it. I personally don't know how I would do that, but I think there's probably some better way out there. It just feels a bit weird, but who knows, that might change. Maybe as you play the game, you get used to it. But yeah, that's kind of mostly my opinions on Arknights Endfield. So, overall, what can I say about it? Is it good? Is it terrible? Is it a huge waste? And you should obviously not. What am I talking about? Like, dude, I'm #1 Arknights Laser, so obviously I'm gonna like it. I will definitely play it. Let me know. Were you guys at the Gamescom as well? How did you play Endfield already? Did you enjoy it? What are your opinions? Let me know down in the comments below. That being said, I don't know. Gotta have like an original outro. I don't know. We talk alter soon, hopefully. Yeah. See you guys.